Hello, this is Darren Martin with Learning Analytics. This video will demonstrate how to evaluate exponents. Let's get started. Evaluate the expression 5 to the third power, or 5 cubed. When written out, that's 5 times 5 times 5. Use 5 as a factor 3 times and multiply. 5 times 5 is 25. Times 5 is 125. Evaluate the expression 3 to the fourth power. When written out, at 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. We're going to use 3 as a factor 4 times and multiply. 3 times 3 is 9. Times 3 is 27. Times 3 is 81. Evaluate the expression -7 squared, or negative 7 to the second power. When written out, that's -7 times -7. So we're going to use -7 as a factor 2 times and multiply. 7 times 7 is 49. And using my integer rules, I know that a negative times a negative is a positive. So -7 times -7 is positive 49. We're going to evaluate the expression -2 to the fifth power. When written out, that's -2 times -2 times -2 times -2 times -2. We're going to use -2 as a factor 5 times and multiply. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, times 2 is 32. Using my integer rules, I know that a negative times a negative times a negative times a negative times a negative, or since it's to the fifth power, that's an odd number. So I know when I have an odd number, that means my answer is going to be negative. So the answer here is -32. Evaluate the expression 2/5 to the third power. When written out, that's 2/5 times 2/5 times 2/5. I'm going to use 2/5 as a factor 3 times and multiply. Looking at the numerator, 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So 8's in the numerator. 5 times 5 is 25, times 5 is 125 in the denominator. So my answer is 8 over 125.